everybody. Hi. I need my cheerleading pom-pom. Hi, everybody. How are you on this blessed Friday and Saturday? Because we got to give 2 days shout out. Shout out to Friday and shout out to Saturday because we celebrating 2 days in one. Yes, so we are here again on another episode of the Question Live Show with yours truly, your host, moi, Verona Willis-Brown, right there. Yes, it is about me. Isn't that a topic? If we keep on saying that it is about me, don't feel bad saying it. Don't feel bad. Be confident when you say it is about me. Yes, indeed. So today we are going into another session where we talk about me. Well, you say about you and I say about me. So you see, when you say it's about me and I say it's about me, then it becomes about us. Absolutely, because it starts and stops with you. It starts and stops with me. So good. Welcome. So those of you who weren't here yesterday, you see that I'm trying out a new color. Hi, yep, that's my new color. So anywho, it is Friday and Saturday. So good night and good morning over there. Good. Listen, if this is your first time tuning into the Question Live Show, I want to give you a special welcome. So I put in the comment section that it is your first time tuning in. And so we could welcome you here. If this is not your first time tuning in, you've been here second, third, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You are a returning audience. I want to say welcome to you as well. So come on in and wave to us so we know that you are there. Listen, first timers. Just to let you know, we do have some rules here. Rules. No, I said rules. Don't let your heart go flip, flop, and your mind go scatter because I said rules. Rules are everywhere you go. Whether you come to my house, I go to your house, you go to church, you go to mass, you go to the temple, you go around the entire world. There are rules. Some we go by, some we break, some we just like whatever. But the fact of the matter is, there are rules, honey. There are rules. So here on the Question Live Show, we do have a few of them. Simple, very few. 1, 2, 3, 3.5, 4. Sometimes, most of the time, there are 5 rules that we do have here. Absolutely. So those who return in, they already know what the rules are. And we are just going to run through them right away in this particular order. I did say it was not in particular order, but it is in particular order. Listen, first one is if you are watching me or if you are listening to me, yes, and I notice that you're in the audience and I say, I see you, and I spotlight your name on the screen. Simply mean you are in the live audience. And if you are in the live audience, I actually just look down in the middle of the you are going to see the share button. Click that share button and invite someone else to come on in the live with us so they can dine with us. Absolutely. You see, when you share the live, it is like sharing yummy, fresh food that just come off your stove or out of your oven, the one that your mama made, the one that now become your favorite meal. And because it is your favorite, because it tastes good. And when something tastes good, when something is good, you want to share it as well. Yes. Now, the next one is if you are watching this or you are listening to this and I did not spotlight your name on the screen, most likely you are watching the replay. And if you are watching the replay, I ask you just hashtag replay in the comment section and let us know what is it that you learned. Because here we want to make sure that you learn a thing or two. Because why? We are students and teachers at the same time. So yes, put that in there. And that is what we are going to do. Now the next rule is, oops, you would not believe what I have almost looking like a pencil right here. It's a lip gloss. Now the next one is grab yourself something to write with, whether it is a pen, a pencil, a marker, a crayon, whatever it is that you write with. It could be a piece of feather. Now, if it is a piece of feather, I ask you that you're going to need some paint or some ink to dip it into, scrabble away. And when you do that, you want to grab yourself a book or a notebook or a piece of paper to write things down on. Yes, indeed. And if you don't have any of such, simply means you are watching me from an electronic device. Hey, and inside of that electronic device, there's a blank page, and that blank page, we want to utilize it because it's called a notepad section. So we want to use that and write our notes there. Now, if you have that and then you have your cell phone, please go inside of your cell phone, yes, and text back to yourself. When you text back to yourself, you're definitely going to get it because you know you're talking back to you. See what I'm talking about? Me. It's about me. Yeah, you're going to talk back to yourself. You're not texting to me, you're texting to you. So you're going to talk, sending back a message to yourself. Now the show is called the Christian Life Show. So I know you're probably sitting there questioning yourself, Verona, what is it that you are telling us to write down or to text back to yourself? Good question, good question. That's what we do here. When we ask questions, we get some answer. What I ask or you ask, there's some answer throwing out here. So what is it that I am telling you to write down? Listen, here I am telling you that when you write things down, it extracts the very thoughts out of your head when you put them on paper. Now they become reality. They're looking back at you and they manifest a little bit faster. Yes, indeed. So I encourage you to write things down. Please do write things down. Sometimes when you go to the grocery, you don't write things down and you spend a little bit more money. So write things down. Yes, another reason why I tell you to write things down, because if you write one word, that one word turns into a sentence, and that sentence prolongs to some more sentences. And those sentences could go into paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs. And then those paragraphs equal to pages and pages and pages. And as a result, you might just end up with a book. Absolutely. You might just end up with a book. You see, we as writers, we write our stories, and sometimes we try to write other people's story, but it is not the same when we try to write your story. It is about you and your story. Absolutely. So I encourage you to write things down. You see, when we write our story, it is a strategic way. Sometimes we go for a solution, but most of the time, it's a strategic way for somebody to get through some things. Yeah, and it might just be a solution that somebody is waiting for. So I encourage you to write things down. Absolutely. Yes, indeed. Now, the next rule is grab yourself something to drink, whether it is a water, wine, tea, juice, soda, popsicle, whatever it is. It could be some shake, it could be some smoothie, whatever it is that you drink. Please grab it and come on in. It could be some broth, some soup, whatever it is that you are drinking. You can put it in the comment section. What is it that you're drinking? That's optional. Put it in the comment section that you are drinking something. Now listen to me. I am not telling you to put what is it that you are drinking because I want to be nosy. Not at all. I don't want to be nosy to know what you are drinking on this weekend. No. I am just saying, when you put that you are drinking something, guess what will happen? I will raise my fancy glass and I will cheers to you, because here we like to celebrate, whether it is a small win or the big win, whatever it is that we like to celebrate, we just like to celebrate here. So whatever is it that you have that you want us to celebrate, put in the comment section that we celebrate with you. Whether you're getting married, whether you got married, whether you're pregnant, whether you're having a baby, whether you graduated, your children graduated, whether you win something, whether you are engaged, it's your anniversary, it's your birthday, whatever it is, put in the comment section that you have something to celebrate. Because why? I raise my glass, you raise your cup, you raise your spoon, you raise your bowl, whatever is it that you would like to raise, so we can celebrate together. Absolutely. You see, when we celebrate together, it is a form of support. So we would like to support each other, because on this journey called life, that's what it's about. It's not about one person going anywhere. It's about we supporting each other so we all could get on this journey called call success, because no one person can make it by themselves. No one can succeed by themselves. So we like to work together so we can make it. Yes. Now listen, even though I list all those things that you could be drinking, I like to encourage you to drink water. Drink water. Yes, indeed. One, water quench your thirst. It hydrates the body. It flushes the body of toxin. And when we do that, guess what happens? We just show up just like this. Yes, indeed. And another reason why I encourage you to drink water is because I am a strong believer. Yes, I am. And I believe in miracle. Absolutely. Why? Because Jesus turned water into wine. So I like to come all the time, most of the time, sometime with my glass of water. Today I have my glass of coconut water. If you look closely, you see my little pieces of my little pubs in my glass that I have here. I have much to celebrate here tonight. So as we go along, we're going to go into the celebration mode before we go any further. But I have my glass here. I should just bring my bottle. I have a lot to celebrate here. Yes, I do. So again, if you have anything to celebrate, put it in the comment section that you have something to celebrate. So we can celebrate together. Anywho, now let's go into the next one. If you need to use the bathroom, whether it's to the right, to the left, wherever your bathroom is located, go now. And then you're going to come right back and grab your seat right here on the Question Live Show. Why? Because it is reserved with your name on it. Absolutely. Your name is stamped right here on the seat. And not only your name, but your intention, your expectation, your goals, your gifts, your talents, your purpose, your destiny is right there. And inside of all of that is your greatness. Absolutely. Why? Because greatness is inside of us, honey. And once we exercise our greatness, what happened? We all will ignite and create a whole galaxy of greatness. Yes, indeed. Great marks, great this, everything great. That is what we are aiming for. Good. Now, the next beanie, teeny, weeny, woo. Yes, the next one is very tiny. That if I say something and it resonates with you, whether it hit your heart or hit your mind, wherever it hits, put in the comment section, yes. And when you put in the comment section, it's just going to show that you are following. It is just showing that you are learning. And it shows that we are in this together. Yes, indeed. Wait, let me go back a little. That when I tell you to drink something, listen, just drink on my behalf. Because you can see I'm back here doing all the talking. So when you drink something on behalf of me, it is a form of support. And supporting is all that we say. I support you, you support me. We just support each other. So guess what now? As I was saying, that when you put yes in the comment section, it is showing that you are following. And when you are following, guess what happened? We will learn together. Because the show is called the Question Live Show. And because the show is called the Question Live Show, honey, we live, we learn, we grow together. Yes, indeed. But one more thing. The reason why I say that is because this is not a monologue. This is a dialogue. And a dialogue is a conversation between you and I. So when I say something or ask a question and you put in the comment section, honey, we just learn. And guess what? It's not only about me and it's not only about you. It's about the entire audience who will watch and learn a thing or two. So yes, indeed, grab all your stuff and let's just go on about our business and know that it is about me. Yes, indeed. So with that said, let me take my little self on and go into the audience. And when I go into the audience, let me just welcome those who are in the audience with us on this Friday or Saturday, whichever time it is for you. I see over here, I see Cheryl is in the house. Good night, Cheryl. Good night. How are you, darling? How are you doing? Yes, indeed. And I see Paulette down there. Good evening, everyone. I am drinking, she's drinking Irish Moss peanut drink. Well, hello. All right, then. All right, let me just grab my little glass of of coconut water. You see, audience, let me tell you something. We don't judge nobody up in here. No, this is a space. There is no judgment up in here. Whatever is it that you're drinking, we just have to just swallow as if we're tasting whatever you're drinking, because sharing is, listen, we like to share. Let me tell you, hello, somebody. Listen, they talk about when we share, sharing is caring. Sharing is not caring. Sharing is in our DNA, and caring is in our DNA as well. So when we put both of them together, guess what would happen? We become sharer and carer. Good. So with that said, listen, we like to look what people put in their eating, their drinking. We just like to virtually taste it. Yeah, but I won't have no peanut, but I'll think about the Irish must myself. But guess what happened? I'm not going to have no peanut now in mine, but I might just put some cashew in mine. Yes, indeed. Good. So with that, yes, ma'am. Hello, somebody out there. Hello. Because we got a lot to celebrate. Honey, let me tell you, and I don't blame you for drinking this Irish Mass business thingy right here on this Friday, because we have a lot to celebrate. And for those of you out there, if you don't know that all week we've been celebrating some good stuff up in here. We've been doing double winning. If you don't know, you're gonna know now. If you don't know, you're gonna know now that we've been celebrating all week for Jamaica. We've been celebrating all week for Jamaica. You must be wondering why. Oh, so that simply means you have not been watching the news, or you have not been seeing the headline popping up on your devices. I mean, I don't really watch the news, but the headline popping up on my devices. You have not been on social media. You have not been aware of something happening. Yes, what is happening? Jamaica is making history-breaking grounds. They go in, they're saying that they're Elizabeth, but they Talawa, and they are proving that over and over for this entire week. Why? Because we got two groups out there. One is the Reggae Girls, and the other one is the Sunshine Girls, and they're doing their thing out there. They just going breaking record. So if you don't know, Jamaica is on the mark. Let me find it, because since y'all don't know, let me tell you right about now. Jamaica is doing the thing. So we raise our glass to them. Cup, spoon, fork, whatever you are drinking out of. We raise our time here, and we're going to take this moment to celebrate the girls. Yes, we are. We are going to celebrate the girls out there as they do their thing. Absolutely. Go on with your bad self, Jamaica. Go on with your bad self, because the independence is coming up this week. This weekend is their independence. And because this week is their independence, hey, look at these faces as they celebrate. Yes, indeed. Listen, I try to tell you, listen, when I say double, I mean Sunshine Girl and Reggae Girls doing their thing. And they roll right into Independence Day. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Hey. I try to tell you this, and I'm going to tell you this one more time. If you don't have a Jamaican friend, you might want to get a Jamaican friend now. And if you have one Jamaican friend, you might want to get 2, 3, 4, 5 more Jamaican friends, because you see, you never know what will happen when you join force with Jamaicans. I'm just trying to let y'all know. I'm just saying. First timers, if you notice that we greet each other in the chat, why? Because we see each other. Because why? We are family. Yes, indeed. So if you're coming in for the first time, please don't be shy. Show yourself up. And if you don't want to show yourself up because you want to just look through a little window peeping in, hey, that's fine by us too. Sometimes you might be shy or something you just don't want to be here. But anywho, it is okay that you are present. Good. You are watching me. I hope you learn a thing or two because that's what we do here. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So with the Sunshine Girl and the Reggae Girls together, I told you I'm coming up with a new color. I'm coming up. See, I had to go do my new color. I gotta represent. Yes, I'm representing all over. So I was talking about my new color last night. Yes. Yeah. Okay, all right, you be back? Okay. Oh, you're back. Okay. All right, welcome back. Welcome back. Hey. All right. Yes. 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 So with that said, we just pause. Reggae girls and Sunshine girls. Girls. I like when I see stuff like that because what? It is an inspiration to us, especially to the young girls of Jamaica and around the world. This is a solid inspiration. This is a solid empowerment. This is a solid moment in time that we have two, not one, not one, double. We got two teams representing Jamaica, hitting the mark at the same time, right? They're hitting the mark at the same time. And because they're doing that, and I just like came right in place of independence. So listen, they're not only creating history, but they are creating her story, right? And when they create her story for you little girls out there, you can create your story just as well. That is what is happening here. So I like to see those faces like, yes! And those are solid proof to show you that you little girl out there, that you can rise up just the same. You might not be in the spot of Reggae Girls and Sunshine Girl, but honey, it's going to be about you. As you see the title says, me. Everyone needs to know that it's about me. So when you rise up, little girl, let this be an example to you. Let this be an inspiration to you. Let this be your empowerment moment to say, hey, it's about me. Let them know. Let them know it is about you. So when I say it's about me, you can put your hand on your chest and say, it's about me. You see, when you say it's about you and I say it's about me, then it becomes we. Some people, they usually say, you're too much, you're into yourself. But yes, you're right, I'm into myself. Who else am I supposed to be in? Not nobody else. I'm all about me. It's all about me, honey. Absolutely. Don't take that wrong. Well, take it however you want to take it, but it's about me. We are champions all the way. Champions of netball and soccer. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Let me tell you something. They have a thing that says you are conceited. When you're like, oh, it's about me. They said if you're conceited, baby, you're not conceited. You are confident. And you hear I talk about confidence all the time up in here, because confidence is the coat. It is the coat. It is what we need to wear at all times, no matter if we are playing soccer or netball, or we are running, or we are singing, or we are dancing. Let me tell you something. One thing about a Jamaican, when they show up like, hello, we are here. They show up like it's about me. So don't let nobody fool you to let you think that it is a conceited thing. No, it's confidence. I see my Annie over there. Welcome from Australia. Talofa, darling. Talofa, honey. Over there in Australia. In her winter time. Yes, indeed. Honey, I gotta represent. I'm doing a whole bunch of representation here because I'm celebrating a lot here today. All right. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So listen here. When you sit there and you say it's about me, walk in that confidence. Stand up in that confidence. Shake, put up that shoulder, straighten up your back, and say it's about me. Oftentimes they tell us that we are conceited when we say that. But if you don't say that, who's going to say it about you? Who's going to say that? No. I could say it's about Anna, Anna says about Paul. No, but when Anna show up, Anna must say with confidence, it's about me. Absolutely. Absolutely. You must say that with full conviction. It is about you. Because when God created you, God said, hello, somebody. It is already about you. So why should you not show up and say it's about you? I see Dina showing up. Dina, welcome. Welcome, darling. Don't let nobody fool you and tell you that you are conceited. Don't let nobody talk you about how you feel about yourself. Honey, put your hand on your hip and show right up like hello. It's about me. I'm all into me. I love me some Verona now. Hello? I ain't waiting for nobody to do all of that. It's about me. I show up. I don't show up to impress nobody. I show up just to impact you and to press on your heart that it can be about you too. Absolutely. Paul said, I'm all into me and it's all about me. Absolutely. And you say that with full conviction and you say that with confidence, and that's that. And nobody can tell that you conceited, honey. No. They want to tell us you conceited, and hey, oh well. Too bad for them. Maybe they need to learn a thing or two and stand up in their power as well, and stand up in their confidence as well, to say that it's about me. So we all gotta have this kind of attitude. We all, when they say attitude, no, don't let nobody say you got an attitude. Attitude is not a negative thing on all time. No, I didn't say you got a bad attitude. Attitude is overall. So when we think overall, my attitude is my attitude. And your attitude is your attitude as well. So yes, show up with the attitude to say it's about me. Absolutely. Show up with that kind of attitude and stand in your goodness, stand in your beauty, stand in your strength, stand in your uniqueness. Show up and say it's about me. Because when it becomes about you, and you stand in the confidence, and I show up with my confidence, and Paula show up with her confidence, and Thea show up with hers, and Anna show up with hers, and we all stand together and say it's about me. Guess what happened? Now we create a whole ground of us together in full confidence. Yes, sometimes you have to put your own self on the back. Pat your whole self and say it's about me. Look what I did. I showed up, because at the end of the day, God is already giving you the goal line. God is like, girl, go ahead. God is like, I'm already with you. Because sometimes we don't even have to say it's about God, because we already know it's about God. But when God said, hey, go on, girl. Hey, go on, boy. You're my son. You're my daughter. God is like, go. You don't even have to call on God again, because at this very moment, now you become a goddess. Hello. So you gotta look, excuse me. Because when you're saying that you did something, oh, look what I accomplished, you're not leaving God out, because now you're in the image of God. And because you're in the image of God, you can say, look what I did. Hello. Hello. Look at me showing up. Look at me in my confidence. Yes, call you. Say me. Say, I did that. Yes, absolutely. When no one is there to pat you on your back, Cheryl, you pat yourself on the back and say, Cheryl, look at what you did, girl. Look at yourself in the mirror and like, girl, is that you? Yes. You know how they say don't talk to yourself? Talk to yourself. Because you're not really talking solely about with yourself. You're talking about with the creator that created, because the creator did not leave you. The creator is standing in the same space with you, and you said, just look. Just look at me right there. Girl, is that you? Yeah. Because when you say, is that you? Your spirit man is answering back, yes. You did that? Yes. You see, I told you the story last night that, listen, I was so doubtful. Like, I never thought that, I'll be right here talking to y'all right now. I'm talking about confidence. No, honey, I was a shy person. That shy little girl, like, no, I'm not doing that. I don't want to be in the camera. I don't want to be in the crowd. I just always want to be in the back. I wanted to be in the back there. And I would just push everybody in front and like, oh no, you go ahead. You do your thing. But no. But somehow I had to go back there and just grab me and like, girl, you got confidence in somebody saying don't have confidence in you? So I had to put on the confidence coat. I said, come on, let's do this. That is the reason why I can say, listen, I am not only a published author, I am the first published author in my family. I am the first published author in my community and the adjacent one. I am a Jamaican published author. I am a podcaster, a blogger, a youth mentor, inspirational speaker, and your host. Why? Because I had to go back there and grab that girl from the back and say, come on, let's do this. It's about me. It's not about you. It's about me. Absolutely. I don't let anyone to conceive me. It's me and my attitude. And you stay confident in that. It's you and your attitude. There is nobody else's attitude. It is yours. Just like everything else is personalized, so is your attitude. Just like your gifts and your talents and your expectations and your goals and your purpose and your destiny is personalized, so is your attitude. So is your attitude. So when we do this thing, we got to know it's about me. So everybody got to know it's about you. When you make a mark, whether you say words or not, once you show up, yes, you must let the world know you are coming. You must let the world know that you are showing up. You must let the world know that you have something to offer. You must let the world know that your gifts and talent will no longer be on the back burner. Your confidence will no longer hold you hostage. You must know that your confidence is what? Going to put you up front right here. Because you see, my mama told me this. Let me tell you, my mama told me, sorry for thinking you were Sharon. My mama told me this, you see? She said it's not about the degrees that you get and how many levels of education you get. Because see, I told you before, if you don't know, let me tell you, my mama never passed the 4th grade. Absolutely. But she told me that she was a very wise woman. She said, listen, when you are going through life, it's not about the degrees that you gather and attach them in your pocket and put them on your back and put them in your bag. No, it's about you going with respect. It's you marching on with respect, having manners, as they would say. Have manners, little girl. Have manners. In Jamaica, they say have manners. Ooh, have manners and respect, honey. But you see, in that manners and respect is that confidence. Maybe she never used that big word to me. Maybe she just didn't use that big word like have confidence, because confidence sounds like it's a big word. But she said, have manners and respect, because that's what will get you somewhere. Absolutely. So you have now 3 things: manners, respect, and confidence. Hello, show up. Show up and let the world know it's about you. All right, good. Show up and let the world know that you are here. Let the world know that you are coming and you got something to offer and you got something, you might have some solution or something. Let the world know that you are here. Yes. Absolutely. So show up at all times. And when you show up with those three things: confidence, respect, and manners. And you'll see, believe me, those reggae girls and those sunshine girls, they were told that too. When you're going in somebody else's space, somebody else's country, you need to have some respect and manners. Take manners with you. If Jamaican people ain't tell you nothing, like, have manners, have manners, have manners. Yes, indeed. Have manners. Have some manners up in here, have some manners up in here. You see, sometimes we go around in life and people don't have no manners and respect. But you see, they believe it's the wealth or the degrees that they have that could take them somewhere. No. It's not the amount of wealth or the degrees that you have will take you somewhere. It's the manners. Because let me tell you about manners. Manners don't leave you. Manners don't go out of style. Respect don't go out of style. Respect is respect, and it stays in style, and it make a mark. And you cannot say it's an old version of respect. It's a new version. Respect stays in place. Okay? Don't try to outdate respect. Don't try to outdate manners. Absolutely. And I see my beautiful sister showing up. Georgia, welcome. Welcome, dear. Welcome. I love you too. I love you too, darling. I love you. Yes, we are here. So let me tell you something. Have manners and respect. So when you start saying about me, make sure that you got manners and respect attached to that, because I told that my mama told me that. Make sure that you have manners and respect, that when you show up, you're not showing up and they tell you, oh, you so conceited. No, maybe you don't have no manners while they tell that you're conceited. You see, but when you have confidence, and you got respect, and you got manners, and you're showing like, it's about me. Then you see that radiation of manners and respect just flowing off, because you're not saying it with such bad attitude. You're not saying to offend nobody. No, but you're saying it to say, it's about me. And I'm trying to let you know that you should say it as well, that it is about you. Good. So even when things are not going the way we want things to go, we still got to say it's about me, because guess what? That's your story being built. Even when things don't look the way we want it to look, we still got to say it's about me, because things is still about you. It's your personal story being developed. Yes. So we still got to say it's about me, because my story is not your story, and your story is not my story. So whatever our story it is, and it might not look good, and it might not smell good, and it might not taste good, and it might hurt a little bit, and it might be uncomfortable. But guess what? At the end of the day, you still got to say it's about me. You still got to say it is about me. Absolutely. No matter what it is, it's still about you. No matter if you're going down, up, sideways, crisscross, it's still about you. Because your process is not my process. Because everything is personalized. Absolutely. My aunt told me the same. She said, beauty and education alone will not get you tides, world. And until I get into this country, I understand. It will not. Listen, for those of you from Jamaica, they call some set of people pretty duns. Have you ever heard that? Pretty duns. So if you know that term, then you can just raise your virtual hand. Now you can say me. Yes, pretty duns. But you see, beauty is not just this. Beauty is from the inside. Beauty is when you have respect and manners. Beauty is when you have that confidence. Because you see, this pretty looks, it's about you having that confidence. And when you have that confidence, honey, then you become beautiful. God creates so many things bright and beautiful. And then, hello, when they talk about pretty duns, that's not a nice thing to have. No. My father used to say, it doesn't matter if you have an A grade in school. If you don't have any manners and respect, you have nothing. Zip, zap, nada. Nothing. Zap, not. So no matter if you have A, B, C, 100, 10, 100, it don't matter. that respect and that manners is it. That is what will build up your confidence. Because you see, when you have respect, good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am. Please and thank you. We learn the basic stuff. Please and thank you. Excuse me. Pardon me. We learn the basic respectful terms. So when you have respect and manners, then you see that your confidence level is just going up and up and up. And then you show up and say, it's about me. Yes. It's about me. Let it be about you. Don't let nobody tell you no different. Let it be about you. And when you can say, you can see the thing, you can see your journey breaking, and you can see your journey making, and you can see the process forming, and you can see your future self looking back at you. And then when you get somewhere and you get a little further, because now you're a little bit closer, and you can say, I made it. I made it. You didn't fully made it over there because, you still got more stuff to do, because every day we got things to do. But you get to this point because right now I can say, I made it. I made it. So when I say I made it, I'm not talking about Georgia made it. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about the little girl that they told that I was so doubtful, that I was doubtful, that I made it. I made it. I made it over what you said about me. I made it whatever you said about my family. I made it. So when we start saying I made it, yes, it's about you. It's about you. When you start claiming that I made it, yes, it's about you. Start saying that when you pass yesterday, honey, let me tell you, when you pass yesterday and you got to today, simply mean you went up a little bit more. You got a little bit more to exercise. You got a little bit more to showcase. You got a little bit more to say, hello, somebody, it's about me. So guess what you say today? I made it. I made it. Absolutely, I made it. Right, you heard that pretty dance, honey? That's not a nice thing to be. Pretty dance, and yeah, it seems to be a thing, honey. I never want to be in that category at all. No, ma'am. It's okay. Let me be beautiful, because God said I create all things beautiful. God never said that He created anything pretty. God never said that you are pretty. God said I made all things beautiful. So when God made all things beautiful, what did God do? He made you for you to showcase from the inside. It will take you a far way, Theta. Absolutely. It will take you a far way. Absolutely. They said it, and it is so. Try it. If you go and ask those Sunshine Girls and those Reggae Girls right now, each and every one of them, I tell you what, I know they're going to say, my parents said we better have some manners when we get out there. I know. If I call any of them to come sit here in the studio right now and say, tell me one thing that your parents taught you, they're going to say to have manners. Absolutely. Absolutely. They're going to say it. Yep. They're going to say it. And if they don't say, I'm like, let me speak with your mama. Let me speak to your father. Let me speak to somebody. Let me speak to whoever raised you. Because for them to get this far, it's not that they're talented and they're gifted and they're working together. It's not because of that. It's not because they have the tenacity to go out there like, listen, we are winners. We came from the island of Jamaica. Not at all. Not at all. They got some manners and respect attached onto their pocket, and they got it attached to their arm, and they're like, listen, honey, we got some manners and respect up in here that when they go to somebody else's country, they know how to represent Jamaica with respect in somebody else's country. They know how to represent their family in somebody else's home. They know how to represent their community, their team. Why? Because they have manners and respect. And when they shop, they're like, hello, it's about me. Because it's when each one of them show up and say it's about me, what happened? Now they have an effective team. Because now one say it's about me and the other one get an attitude and the other one get an attitude and then everybody sit there with a bad attitude and nope. Absolutely not. So you made it. They made it this far because not only that they're talented and gifted and all that good stuff and they have potential, but because they got manners and respect. Because right. So, good. So now what we are going to do when we have all of that and we made it, we want to develop a sense of awareness. When we develop a sense of awareness, we develop a sense of awareness when we show up with our confidence and we are aware of our surroundings. We are aware of our surroundings. So we want to develop a sense of awareness. We want to develop a sense of awareness that when we show up with our confidence and we're like, it's about me, you don't even have to say it. You don't even have to say, hello, it's about me. No, because now you're aware of your surrounding. So you develop a sense of awareness of how you are showing up. Because when we develop a sense of awareness of how we're showing up, you will see it makes a difference. When I have to develop a sense of awareness, I have to know how I show up, whether I am on the show, whether I am giving a speech somewhere, whether I'm going to my regular job. And we have the tendency to lower ourselves or diminish ourselves or try to hide ourselves when we show up in certain crowd, when we show up in certain space. No, you don't dim your light. No, you show up with the same confidence. You show up with it. You show up at your job in confidence and say, excuse me, it's about me. And you don't got to say it out. You start, oh, it's about me, sir. No! When you walk up in there, they know. They're like, oh, Lord of mercy. Theta is here. And Theta just knows about her. Georgia is here and Georgia knows about her. Yes. Show up. Whether you go to church, the temple, the mass, school, church, wherever you go around the world, show up. And when you show up, honey, and they're like, you said within yourself, it's about me. They'll know. They'll recognize it. So you develop a sense of awareness of your space. Yes. Because and as adults, we have to have manners and respect to our peers as well. Because let me tell you something about that. You see, when you learn that early, when you learn to have that early, it's supposed to stick to your ribs like a piece of meat. Stick to your ribs like a piece of bone. Stick to your ribs. Stick to your body. Stick to your mind. Stick to your heart. When we learn this as children, we should come up with the same mentality to exercise the same thing, not only to our peers, but to the younger generation. Because when we exercise to the younger generation, we are showing them that we were taught. Yes. And when we exercise it to our peers as adults, simply means somebody learned something. Theta learned how to say it's about me. Georgia learned how to say it's about me. So when we respect each other as adults, we learn something. It was something that was already planted in us. So adults, listen, have respect to each other so those below can see the same respect. Because I know I don't like to see when people learn this thing and they act like they ain't learned it, like it just became a knot, like it became dust. No, believe me, if you are Jamaican, and I'm going to speak for my people around the world, that's around the world. But I go and speak for my people now. I go and speak for my family. I go and speak for my community. I go and speak for my little island. Yes, indeed. We were taught that. I don't know what's happening now, but let me tell you, growing up, that was, I think probably was a subject. Woo! I think that was a subject in, Yeah, I think that was a subject, honey. Let me tell you. That was a subject. Whether you go to school to learn mathematics and science and whatever you learn, manners and respect was a subject. You better know. You better know. Oh, the Sunshine Girl usually go through an educational session before traveling and education. See what I'm talking about? Good manners and respect is high. This is, and I did not even see that. This is what I'm saying. That I did not even see theater comments yet. And that's what I'm saying. It had to be a subject. Growing up, that was a subject. You better believe it or not. It was a subject. What happening now? I know what's happening now, but they better start enforcing that again. Put it back, and force it again. Whether you want to learn a second language, third language, but this is a language that should never, and I mean never, go out of style. This should be a subject that should never leave your home. It should never leave the classroom. This should be a subject at all times. So whether you become the Sunshine Girl or not, this should be a topic that you should learn. We learn how to set the table. We learn how to say manners. We learn these things. So it should always be a subject. Thank you kindly, Tina, for putting that right there. Sunshine Girl, we celebrate you out there. We really celebrating you. Yes, let your light so shine everywhere you go. Heads will turn because of how you walk and talk as well. Absolutely. So exactly what I'm saying here. Exactly. So this is where we are learning from. Listen to me, first timers. Please follow the comment section because we learn together. We are students and teachers at the same time. So we learn from each other. So first timers, please pay attention to the chat right there. You see that it's rolling up. It's rolling up with good juicy. I told you we drop juicy contents here and golden nuggets. Yes, we do. Absolutely. So pay attention to the chat. As you can see, I spotlight them on the screen. Pay attention because that's it. When you show up, Georgia, and you show up and say it's about me, you don't got to speak. You don't even got to speak. Your presence alone says it all. You see, sometimes I walk on my street and when I walk on my street, there are guys on the end and there are guys all around. And when they see me coming, excuse me. Good evening. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Why? Because before I got to them, I let them know it's about me. I'm coming through. I'm a goddess, darling. I'm a goddess. So I let them know it's about me. So they acknowledge that, and people will acknowledge that. And what happened? They will give you respect because it's a magnet. It is a magnet. So when you are attracting magnet attract to metal. So simply mean if I have manners, I have respect, and you don't, and you coming back at me without your manners and respect self, then of course there's going to be a conflict. So let us show it's a me thing. It's a me thing. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It was a subject. It was a subject and a rule as well. Oh, there you go. There you go. Got to learn this thing because I know you learn this thing like, I know how to do that. Say, excuse me. Say, thank you. We even learn how to, go here. Yeah, we learned that. So teachers and mentor and educators out there, wherever you are, leaders out there, please exercise this manners and respect thing. So guess what? The younger generation must look at us and learn a thing or two. Yes. So what we're going to do, we're going to end this show by saying, navigate through life with hope. Navigate through life with hope. When we know that it's about me, when you start saying it's about us, when we start individualizing this thing and say it's about me, when we start individualizing this thing and show up, taking action, saying that with that confidence that it's about me, that everyone needs to know that it's about you, I say navigate with hope. Navigate with hope, showing that your future is calling you. It's saying, come God is already telling you that the work is already done. God is calling you to telling you, listen, I have confidence in you. God is already telling you that I woke you up with the confidence that you can go on to your future that is calling you. The better version of you is waiting. I show up every day with confidence. And I navigate with hope that my better version is saying, yes, girl, I can't wait because I know it's about you. Yes. So I encourage each and every one of you, navigate through life with the hope that when you stand in position, when you stand somewhere, when you show up somewhere, someone will know it's about you. So yes, they have to give you respect because they can see how you carry yourself and the way you look, because all of that resonates and it's radiating from the inside of your confidence. Your confidence is not really an outer thing. Your confidence is an inside thing. So when you work on your inside, you put your hand on your head, shoulder up, your bright smile on, you pump up your hair. Hey, you might put an extra color like what I did. Hey, if you want to put blue, you put blue. Whatever makes your boat flows, do it. So listen, you show up with your bright smile, your shoulder up, and your hip, chest out. And you work it. Yes, indeed. No, you don't got to go on the runway now, but you show up. You show up with your unique self, darling, because you and your unique self, that's all it takes. So, audience, navigate through life with hope and show confidence anywhere that you go. Whether you're on screen or in person, navigate through life. Yes, and you can see Theda is taking notes. Theda is such a good note taker. Listen, you come off the screen right now. You are not looking at me right now. But I tell you what, when you get off screen, honey, stand in the mirror and put your hand over your heart and feel that heartbeat pumping and say, it's about me. Absolutely. And then you will see, oh, well, you will navigate through life. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, Theda, Georgia, Paul, and Anna, Cheryl. I want to thank you. And for those who are tuning in on the live that just did not want us to know that they're there, but they're looking through the window. Hello. I thank you for tuning in just the same. But don't forget to press the share button down there and invite somebody else to know it's about them. I thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Don't forget, let somebody know it's about you. Bye. Reggae girls, sunshine girls, we say cheers to you, darling. Cheers. We need to make contact. So, talk to you soon. See you tomorrow. Same time, same place. You never know what's going to happen tomorrow. Bye.